Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin today with a moment of reflection. We are standing at a powerful crossroads. Life, in its infinite wisdom, has presented you with an opportunity that is unlike any other you've encountered. And whether you realize it or not, something greater than yourself is at work in your life right now. Yes, I am talking about divine intervention, the kind of shift that happens when everything aligns, when the chaos of your life suddenly makes sense, when the right door opens in front of you, and you stand at the threshold of a new reality. Have you ever felt that inexplicable surge of energy? That feeling that your heart and mind are suddenly in perfect harmony? That deep knowing that the struggles and challenges you've faced have been leading you to this very moment? Well, right now, God has opened a door for you. It's not by chance, it's not by luck, and it's certainly not by coincidence. It's by divine design. And this door is not just an opportunity, it's a transformation in disguise. So let me ask you this: are you ready to step through? Are you ready to embrace the unknown and trust that this moment, this opening, is exactly what you need? Are you ready to step into a version of yourself that you've always dreamed of, but perhaps never believed was truly possible? You see, the law of the universe operates in mysterious ways. When you align your thoughts, your beliefs, and your intentions with a higher power, the universe responds by presenting you with opportunities that were once beyond your comprehension. But here's the thing: you must be willing to believe. Not just believe in the door that has opened, but believe in yourself, in the power you have to walk through it with confidence and purpose. That's the key. When we tune into that higher frequency, when we activate the deepest part of our being, we begin to create our reality moment by moment. The mind is a powerful tool, but the heart is where the magic happens. The heart knows things that the mind cannot comprehend. The heart feels the truth before the mind can process it. I want you to understand this. The door that has opened for you is a result of all the growth, all the pain, and all the lessons you've gone through. Every tear, every sleepless night, every challenge you've faced, they've all been preparing you for this very moment. And right now, God has said, now is your time, this is your door, step through. But to fully embrace this, you must believe in the possibility. You must allow yourself to feel the excitement, the gratitude, and the expectation that this is not just a simple moment. This is the moment that changes everything. It's a sacred opportunity to break free from the past, to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve you, and to step into your fullest potential. I want you to think about it for a moment. Picture the door. See it clearly in your mind. What does it look like? What's on the other side? It may be success, it may be healing, it may be a deep sense of peace, or it may be the answer to a question you've been asking for years. Whatever it is, that door is meant for you, and it is open. Now I want you to affirm it. Say it with me: I am ready, I am worthy, this is my time. Feel the energy of those words as they resonate within you. You are not just speaking them, you are becoming them. You are opening yourself to the divine flow that is moving through you right now. And here's the secret: the moment you believe, the moment you declare that this door is for you, you activate the power within yourself to walk through it with grace, confidence, and strength. The universe will conspire in your favor, but only when you decide that you are ready. So I ask you today, are you ready to walk through this door? Are you willing to leave behind the doubts, the fears, and the uncertainties? Are you willing to step into the next level of your life with faith and conviction? Because this is your moment. God has opened the door, and all you have to do is walk through. Type Amen if you're ready to claim it. And remember, this is not just an ordinary door. This is the door that leads you to the life you've always dreamed of. It's already yours, you've already been chosen, and all that's left is for you to take the step. Amen. Divine opportunity is not just a random event or coincidence. It's a significant moment that arises when you are in alignment with a higher purpose. These moments of opportunity often appear when you least expect them, but in hindsight, they reveal themselves as perfectly timed interventions designed to guide you toward your next phase of growth. The concept of divine opportunity suggests that the universe, or a higher power, orchestrates events in your life for a reason, nudging you toward experiences and challenges that are intended to awaken you to your true potential. What makes these opportunities divine is their ability to transcend ordinary circumstances. They come with a sense of knowing, as if the universe is speaking directly to your soul. It's as if everything around you falls into place effortlessly. A door opens, and it feels as though it's been waiting for you to walk through it all along. But the key to recognizing these divine moments is awareness. We often get so caught up in the distractions of everyday life that we overlook the subtle signs and synchronicities guiding us. In these moments, there is an invitation to trust that things are unfolding according to a greater plan. Divine opportunities may challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, to take a leap of faith, or to make decisions that align with your higher calling. They are not always easy or predictable, but they are always perfectly timed, meeting you where you are in your journey and offering the chance to evolve into the next version of yourself. When you recognize these divine moments, you begin to understand that they are part of a larger tapestry of your life's unfolding. They offer you a glimpse into your purpose and serve as catalysts for transformation, helping you become who you were always meant to be. Alignment with a higher purpose is the foundation upon which all meaningful opportunities are built. When we are in harmony with our true calling, every decision, action, and interaction in our lives becomes an extension of that purpose. This alignment is not always immediately apparent, but it reveals itself in moments of clarity, when we feel deeply connected to something greater than ourselves. It's a sense of knowing that the choices we are making are not only right for us, but are also part of a larger design that transcends our individual lives. The journey toward alignment often requires introspection and the willingness to listen to inner guidance. It means taking the time to silence the noise of the outside world and attuning ourselves to the deeper truth that resides within. When we operate from this place of alignment, our actions flow with a sense of ease and purpose. We find ourselves naturally drawn toward the right people, situations, and experiences that support our growth and success. This is when divine opportunities emerge, not as isolated incidents, but as a continuation of our journey, guiding us further along the path of fulfillment. However, achieving this alignment isn't always easy. It often requires letting go of old patterns, limiting beliefs, and external expectations that no longer serve our growth. The process of realigning ourselves can be uncomfortable, challenging us to face our fears and doubts. Yet, it is precisely this process that deepens our connection to our higher purpose, strengthening our ability to trust the path we are on. When we align ourselves with a higher purpose, we tap into a wellspring of inner strength, resilience, and clarity, allowing us to move forward with confidence and faith. Belief in oneself is the cornerstone of personal transformation. Without belief, even the most promising opportunities can feel out of reach, and the challenges we face can seem insurmountable. True belief in oneself transcends mere confidence. It is a deep, unshakable knowing that we are worthy of success, happiness, and the abundant life we envision. This kind of belief isn't born from external validation. It comes from an inner conviction, an understanding that we are capable, resilient, and deserving of the opportunities life presents to us. When you believe in yourself, you stop waiting for approval or permission from others. You take ownership of your life and your decisions, trusting that you have the power to navigate any circumstance that comes your way. It means trusting your instincts, your unique gifts, and the intuition that guides you. In a world full of distractions and competing voices, belief in oneself allows you to stay centered, making decisions that align with your true purpose and goals. This belief doesn't mean that you are free from self-doubt or fear. Rather, it means that you acknowledge these emotions but choose not to be ruled by them. Self-belief is the resilience to move forward even in the face of uncertainty, knowing that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired outcome. When you cultivate this belief, you empower yourself to take risks, to leap into the unknown, and to trust that the universe will meet you halfway. It is through this belief that you unlock your potential and create the life you truly deserve. The power of the heart is one of the most profound and often underestimated forces in our lives. While the mind is a powerful tool for analysis, logic, and decision making, it is the heart that connects us to deeper truths, guiding us in ways the mind cannot comprehend. The heart is where our emotions, intuition, and deepest desires reside. It is the seat of our authenticity and the place where we feel most aligned with who we truly are. When we operate from the heart, we are in tune with our true essence, and every action we take becomes infused with purpose and meaning. Operating from the heart involves tapping into an emotional intelligence that goes beyond intellect or reason. It is about feeling what resonates with us on a soul level, about being open to vulnerability and allowing ourselves to be guided by love, compassion, and empathy. The heart leads us toward connection with others, with ourselves, and with the world around us. It enables us to see beyond surface appearances and perceive the underlying energy of situations and people. This deeper level of awareness allows us to make decisions that are not just good in the short term, but are aligned with our higher selves. When we act from the heart, we cultivate a sense of flow, a natural ease that allows us to move through life with grace. We become less attached to outcomes, trusting that the right things will unfold when we stay true to our inner guidance. The heart's wisdom doesn't just propel us toward personal success. It also fosters healing, growth, and transformation in those around us. By embracing the power of the heart, we become a source of inspiration, healing, and strength, living in a way that is authentic and true to our highest calling. Overcoming past struggles is one of the most powerful catalysts for personal growth and transformation. Life's challenges, no matter how difficult or painful, often carry within them the seeds of profound change. When we look back at the hardships we've endured, we often see them as obstacles that hindered our progress. Yet, in reality, these struggles are part of a larger process that is shaping us into stronger, more resilient individuals. Every trial we face, whether it's personal, emotional, or professional, offers us valuable lessons that help us grow, adapt, and expand our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The key to overcoming past struggles is not to resist or suppress the emotions tied to them, but to embrace them and allow them to inform our evolution. It's about looking at the difficulties we've faced and understanding how they've shaped our character, our beliefs, and our values. Each challenge has equipped us with skills, whether it's patience, perseverance, or empathy, that we may not have cultivated without it. It is through these struggles that we begin to discover our true strength, often realizing that we are far more capable than we ever thought possible. To overcome past struggles, we must also release the weight of regret, guilt, or resentment that may be holding us back. Letting go of these negative emotions frees us from the shackles of the past, allowing us to step into the present with clarity and renewed purpose. It's through this release that we make room for healing and growth, for a future that is not dictated by the pain we once carried. Every struggle, no matter how painful, is a stepping stone toward a greater version of ourselves, if we are willing to learn from it and rise above it. Creating your own reality is one of the most empowering practices you can adopt in your life. We often hear that our external circumstances are beyond our control, but the truth is that our internal world has a direct influence on the reality we experience. Every thought, belief, and emotion we hold shapes the energy we emit, and that energy attracts similar vibrations into our lives. When we are consciously aware of this, we realize that we have the power to influence not only how we experience the world, but also what we manifest within it. The process of creating your own reality begins with self-awareness. It involves recognizing the thoughts and beliefs that limit us, the patterns that keep us stuck in old ways of thinking and being. Once we become aware of these limiting beliefs, we can begin to shift them, replacing them with empowering thoughts and beliefs that align with the future we wish to create. This shift in mindset is crucial because the way we perceive the world determines how we interact with it. If we see opportunities as scarce or believe that we are unworthy of success, we unknowingly close the doors to growth and abundance. However, when we shift our mindset to one of abundance, possibility, and self-worth, we begin to see the world in a new light. Our thoughts become more aligned with our desires, and we start to take actions that reflect our new belief system. By consistently focusing on what we want, whether it's success, love, peace, or health, and aligning our thoughts, feelings, and actions with those desires, we begin to create a reality that mirrors our inner world. This is not a passive process. It requires intention, focus, and a willingness to let go of old patterns that no longer serve us. Creating your own reality is a daily practice that empowers you to live authentically and consciously. Trusting the process is one of the most essential and transformative practices in achieving personal growth and success. It's easy to become frustrated or disheartened when things don't unfold the way we expect, or when we encounter obstacles that seem to derail our plans. However, life has a way of working out in its own time, even when we don't fully understand the reasons behind certain delays or detours. Trusting the process means surrendering to the natural flow of life, even when it doesn't go according to our preconceived timeline or ideas. When we trust the process, we recognize that everything is happening for our growth and development, even if we can't see it in the moment. Every experience, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity to learn, to expand, and to evolve into a stronger version of ourselves. The difficulties we face aren't roadblocks, but stepping stones that guide us toward our purpose. Trusting the process allows us to maintain a sense of peace and patience, knowing that we are being led to exactly where we need to be, even if it's not immediately apparent. This kind of trust requires faith, not just in the universe or in a higher power, but also in ourselves and our ability to navigate whatever comes our way. It's about accepting that uncertainty is part of the journey and that we don't always need to have all the answers right now. Sometimes, the most profound growth happens in the spaces between the known and the unknown. Trusting the process means allowing life to unfold in its own time, knowing that the experiences, lessons, and people we encounter along the way are all essential pieces of the puzzle. By letting go of the need to control every outcome, we allow ourselves to flow more freely with the current of life. Faith in divine timing is the understanding that everything happens when it is meant to, not according to our own schedules or expectations. This type of faith is often tested when things seem slow, when progress appears to stall, or when our desires feel out of reach. We live in a world that promotes instant gratification, where we're conditioned to expect results quickly and effortlessly. Yet, divine timing operates on a much deeper and more profound level, trusting that each step, no matter how small, is perfectly aligned with the greater plan for our lives. When we have faith in divine timing, we release the need to force outcomes or rush through life. We accept that there are seasons of growth, seasons of waiting, and seasons of action. Each phase has its own unique purpose, and it is only when we surrender to the timing of the universe that we begin to see the bigger picture unfold. It requires patience, a quality that is often difficult in a world that encourages speed. But it is through this patience that we allow life to work in its most graceful and powerful way. The challenges we face, the delays we encounter, and the moments of uncertainty all serve to prepare us for the next phase of our journey. They teach us valuable lessons about resilience, trust, and the importance of staying centered in our truth, even when things don't happen as quickly as we want. Faith in divine timing also teaches us to recognize the beauty of the present moment. Instead of constantly looking ahead or dwelling on the past, we embrace where we are right now, trusting that this moment is exactly where we need to be. Each experience, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, is part of a divine orchestration that is guiding us toward our highest good. Stepping into your potential is one of the most empowering actions you can take in your life. Many of us walk through life unaware of the full extent of our abilities and what we are truly capable of. We may have moments of brilliance or flashes of inspiration, but for various reasons, fear, doubt, past failures, we hesitate to fully embrace the power within us. Yet, stepping into your potential means pushing past those barriers and realizing that you are far more than you often give yourself credit for. It's about acknowledging that you have untapped strength, creativity, and resilience waiting to be activated. When you begin to step into your potential, you start by facing your fears head on. Fear often holds us back from pursuing what we truly want. It tells us we're not good enough, not ready, or that failure is inevitable. But the truth is, fear is a natural part of growth, and it is only by stepping through it that we unlock new possibilities. This requires a mindset shift. Rather than viewing fear as a signal to stop, see it as a sign that you are on the brink of growth. Every step you take outside your comfort zone moves you closer to your highest potential. Stepping into your potential also involves owning your unique gifts and talents. Each of us has something valuable to offer the world, and it's only when we fully acknowledge and embrace those gifts that we begin to shine. This doesn't mean we need to be perfect or have everything figured out. It means giving ourselves permission to start, to take risks, and to trust that we are on the right path. As you step into your potential, you become a magnet for new opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your higher purpose. By committing to your growth and being open to change, you unlock doors that lead to the life you were meant to live. Affirming readiness for change is one of the most powerful ways to invite transformation into your life. Change is often viewed with resistance, as it forces us to step into the unknown and let go of the comfort of what is familiar. However, embracing change with an open heart and mind is crucial to personal growth and development. Affirming that you are ready for change means declaring to the universe, and more importantly to yourself, that you are open to new possibilities, new ways of thinking, and new ways of being. It is an act of empowerment, where you take responsibility for the direction your life is headed. When you affirm your readiness for change, you create space for growth. Change doesn't always come easily or on our terms, but by acknowledging and embracing it, you align yourself with the flow of life. Every change, no matter how big or small, carries with it opportunities for self-discovery and expansion. Whether it's a change in career, relationships, or mindset, the act of affirming your readiness helps you approach those shifts with confidence, curiosity, and excitement instead of fear and resistance. This affirmation requires a shift in perspective. It is not about waiting for change to happen to you, but about becoming an active participant in your own evolution. It's a commitment to trust the process, to let go of old patterns and limitations that no longer serve you, and to embrace the unknown with faith in your ability to navigate it. By affirming your readiness for change, you signal to the universe that you are prepared to receive the blessings, lessons, and opportunities that come with transformation. It's an invitation to step into the next chapter of your life with boldness, knowing that every step forward is a step toward a more authentic and fulfilled version of yourself.